It's best to win the occasional hand to avoid suspicion. But with Quince, it was just impossible.
Well, I'll be damned! I don't believe this!
See what we mean, Farnham?
I still don't get why you keep coming for more, boys. I'm starting to think
I
you're
think-
lose on purpose. In which case, you're about to have a blast.
Poor Farnham. Came looking to make big bucks in the city with his boxing, and he's gonna lose it all with poker.
I hope your counseling will make up for it.
Yeah, so how can I be of help?
Having to compete with illegal gamblers like that old Leary fella.
Huh? One would almost think that you live in New York, my friend. That son of a bitch killed one of my men and left the poor bastard on my damn porch. But he's a goner now. Ever since the sport got put on TV, people want a fair game, honest boxers, and no shady business. You can't break the law anymore like before. Nowadays, they gotta bribe those big network executives to negotiate for broadcasting rights.
Rebel coaches like Joe Dunn.
Oh, I see you done your homework. That bastard wouldn't accept the most basic rules. For example, banning boxers from official competitions when the managers don't belong to my association. Hey, don't get me wrong, I'm sorry for his death. But if they ever find the murderer, I'd be glad to pay his lawyer fees. Come on, let's steal another hand before Quince accuses us of trying to break his winning streak.
Ain't gonna happen. Gentlemen, I suggest you never tell your sons about this game, unless you want to lose their respect.
Wait, you mean our sons actually respect us?
I hear you. There's no way to set boys straight these days. They don't even respond to a good old beating.
I dare say Texan boys do respond to a good beating.
Hey, careful, Quince. You're talking to a pro. So, Kenny told me you had quite a house full.
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
No, that son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit. Sure, the sight of a millionaire choking on his own vomit had a certain poetic quality. Even so, I couldn't just stand there and watch him die. No, deserving or not, the man would live.
One, two, three, four.
Six, well, that's something. I don't know how you deal with all of them.
All boys?
Does it have to be now?
Oh, never let Quince near one of your daughters.
Come on, Folly. Children are sacred. I won't lay
Cassidy.
a finger on them until they're 12. After that, well... let's just say... some men have needs that can only be met by a young girl that age.
Whoa!
If you know what I mean.
Whoa!
Are you alright, Farnham?
There goes your winning streak, you sick bastard.
Keep your secret while I'm out. Keep your secret while I'm out. Keep your secret while I'm out.
Yes, I'm fine.
Now, what if that lovely 12-year-old girl was your sweet little niece, or my cousin Mike's niece? what if she disappeared a while back? And what if she'd been taken to work uptown? In a brothel, huh? What do you think about that?
I don't know what you're talking about, Frank.
Don't you dare call me Frank. Billy Bob.
It's 500 more. Huh. For washing up.
It's a deal. Sorry for the spectacle, fellas. I had no idea the game would end like this. Please, take my tokens, and that flying scumbag's tokens as well. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some family matters to attend to. If you decide to go ahead with your new venture, call me, Farnham.
Your behavior at last night's game was utterly insulting. Never contact me again, or I'll put an end to your pathetic life. If our common acquaintance should ask you about your business endeavors, tell him that boxing is too violent for you. Signed, Frank Cassidy. My own tracks would be covered the following morning when Cassidy read this note from Farnham.
Dear Mr. Cassidy, although I'm grateful for your kind help, last night's game made me realize that boxing is just too violent for a peaceful Texan like myself. I have decided to invest elsewhere. Yours sincerely, Howard M. Farnham II. Damn Texans.
Saved by the Bell. Yeah, Saved by the Bell. Who I didn't like at all.
As for me, it was the first time in days that I had gone to bed without my daily beat. A real shame.
Apparently the Eagle was into child prostitution, and
Nothing like a bruised body to help you to sleep like a baby.
apparently the Eagle sold one of the walrus's children into prostitution, and the walrus
Maybe I
killed
should
the
have given
Eagle.
myself a beating.
So yeah, we a shit ton of fucked up stuff happened.
Blacksad.
Finally, I need you at the gym now, please.
Lady, you called me in the middle of the night. Well, you don't get my middle of the night weights. But yeah, a lot of shit has happened. I mean, goddamn.
It was like this when I got here.
Did you touch or move anything in here?
Only the phone.
Good. Calm down. I'll take care of this. Had you already finished looking through these papers?
I wish.
Well, I guess you'll enjoy sorting all this again.
So the Cassidy the Walrus killed his Eagle friend because the Eagle was in child prostitution and he sold, I guess, to one of the Walsh's family members.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a freshly signed contract.
What are you doing?
Do you like sardines?
Excuse me?
Do you like sardines?
Ugh.
All the evidence.
It's pretty clear that Helen Moore's cigarette case was a gift from O'Leary.
Trying to work out some of these.
If she's still in love, why does she claim she hates him? What is she hiding?
Trying to get all these clues in order.
No, the footprints don't match. Or if O'Leary killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint, or in different shoes. Not that I suspected otherwise, but it's obvious they weren't looking for money. Looks like the burglar isn't interested in bureaucracy.
Did they take anything?
No, although... When you went in the hospital room to get your purse, did you get the gun as well?
Yes. Isn't it there? I put it back. I'd rather not go through that again.
That's too bad. It looks like they took it.
I'll give it a benefit of the doubt. Is that the end of it? More clues.
Whose is that?
Mary Purnell.
You think she did this?
There's a card right there. Can't seem to pick it up. I've understood.
Wait here, please.
Uh-oh.
Dear Sonia, I need to tell you several things
about your father.
Among them, you're a co-owner in an apartment in Manhattan. Please call me. No problem. Have a great fun
Could
running
be a
errands.
knife wound. The murder was brutal.
Have fun, yes. Have fun running errands. You know.
If I were you, I wouldn't quit. Trust me, it might be painful at first, but time heals all wounds. Why did you listen to me?
I got her killed.
I want you to call the police, Sonia, and then go straight to a friend's house. Don't even think about going home, and definitely don't come back here.
I'm staying at a friend's house. I haven't even set foot in my father's place yet.
Shit, well, we have another
Good.
murder.
Do you have the keys? If the murderer didn't find what he was looking for, that might be his next stop, if he hasn't been there yet.
Good. So there's been another murder. That's the maid. It might have been our fault, because I told her to come back. Told her to, you know, don't let it ruin her.
For once I had the keys to the place, which meant I wouldn't have to use my lockpicks or...
Locks the door from the inside.
It doesn't look like anyone picked the lock. ready-made meals on airplane trays in front of the TV. Who would have thought we'd end up eating like this? Dunn died 4 days ago, and that lettuce still looks okay.
Yeah, I don't think you should be eating somebody's food, Blacksad.
Sardines. It's been open for a few hours. Of course. Now I see how Dunn bought the apartment he was going to share with Mary. This place has to be empty in 2 weeks for the new owners. I wonder if Sonia knows about this.
Somebody who likes sardines was living here.
It's pretty clear that the burglar came by the house before heading to the gym, which means he probably didn't find what he was looking for in here. You still looked at her every morning, so many years later, with a new love? Maybe we don't need to forget. Maybe pain just transforms into, I don't know, something.
Aww. Ooh, hello, notebook. I open. We do so what our love was. I'll bring you to the slope top with the love I feel for you will burn to give you this ring and
This is too private.
man's channel.
Another empty closet. Elaine. I think that was Dunn's wife's name, according to Jake.
Ooh.
Is this how he got in?
Probably break the window open.
Wow. Could Dunn really afford such luxuries? Or did he only want to impress Mary?
Masculinity starts at work. Give me 1 second, yes. Alright, sorry about that.
Could this be the origin of Sonia's interest in business management?
An abacus.
What's this doing here?
Sprinkler
One
under
of the
your
very
skin.
few teen idols who only got better with age.
A quiet lion.
I seem to recall Dunn being mad about the pictures, but who knows? It looks like Dunn had already begun to move his things. Dunn? Thorpe? No idea. And these two, they look familiar. It's hard to believe that a pair of boxing fists could play something like this, although I'm sure he had the lungs for it.
I love baseball.
No matter how hard I look, I'm not getting anywhere. I need to talk with Sonia, and maybe with her uncle Tim.
It brings back... I don't know.
Good memories?
An optimist, are we? It's like remembering the last day of summer. Scenes full of joy, picturesque landscapes, and yet the light is faint and the air is still, the calm before the storm.
I know that feeling.
I figured that much. I can see it in your eyes. We met in the Army. We were all professional athletes. They called us the Olympic Five.
Who's the guy on the right?
Angus Mitchell, our combat medic, and a doctor with the New York Warriors. It was Spanow who got him assigned to our platoon.
Hey, isn't that Craig Spanow? The guy on the Morley's billboards?
Yes, indeed. Our captain. He was the oldest, after all, and star of the New York Warriors. He was an orphan, you know. But he loved the sport so much that he said baseball was his family. He was the one who had Mitchell assigned to our platoon.
Who's the guy on the left?
Ah, Viktor Sukovsky, the athlete. You've probably heard of his medals.
What about you?
I had just signed with the Milestones. I hadn't even played my first game, but people said I had a bright future ahead of me.
And you did. The cop at the hospital sure seemed happy to be the proud owner of a Tim Ironarm Thorpe autograph.
Who would have thought that I'd end up becoming Tim Iron Legs Thorpe?
What happened?
I fought the Nazis for 2 years, up there in the sky, over Europe. And I never set foot in a field hospital. 3 years later, I crossed the street without looking. And look at me now.
Was Dunn already boxing?
Yes, he was. I had already seen him fight before I even met him. He was as humble in the ring as he was in life. He'd always let his rivals take the initiative. I remember how he barely dodged the blows. If you didn't look at his feet, it seemed like he wasn't even moving. And the footwork, pure dancing.